Hello, welcome to this new episode of Food Stories. For this new episode of Food Stories, we're going to talk about Marcello Bielsa and his stint at Società Sportiva Lazio. As we all know, Bielsa had a stint at Lazio, which unfortunately didn't last long because it only lasted for a few weeks. That's why the title says the beginning before the end. So 2 days after taking the Lazio job, and Bielsa, Marcelo Bielsa resigned as the first team manager. So before its arrival at the club, Bielsa already talking with the board. So the president, the sporting director, he was talking with them and to identify the different type of players he needed for his work. So he was already talking with the board, sorry. But unfortunately, 2 days after taking charge of the first team, Bielsa gave his demission. So Bielsa's resignation is due to the fact that, according to his words, the club did not sign yet the players he wanted before his arrival. So, as I said before, Bielsa was already talking with the president, the sporting director, with the Lazio's board, identifying the different type of players he needed to work with. Because during that season, Lazio lost 18 players. So 18 players left the club. So Bielsa needed some new type of players to implement his work, which unfortunately wasn't followed by the Lazio's board. Even though there were plenty of time left in the market window, which is 2 months to be exact, Bielsa did not appreciate the fact that the board did not keep their word. So in the transfer window, there was enough time to buy players or like loan players, sign players Bielsa wanted. But to him, before his arrival, he already had some players he did want at the club before his arrival. So he already talked with the board about those different kind of players. But unfortunately, when he arrives at the club, he sees that the players have not been signed yet. So for him, even though there was plenty of time left in the market window, for him is like, you know what, I cannot work in those kind of conditions. So he decided to resign. He also added it was agreed as essential to the implementation of the work program that we would sign at least four footballers before July 5th, with the objective that they would be able to participate in pre-season. So, as we all know, before the start of the regular season for any clubs, there is a preseason, and during the preseason, it's usually the where the coach and his staffs try to work with the players, try to see what kind of players would be able to work with my system. What kind of system should I implement according to the players at my disposal? But unfortunately, Bielsa didn't have at least the four players he needed before his starting working with the first team. He added, for my style of work, we needed to have these players arrive in a timely manner to train. So for Bielsa, he has a different style of work. As we all know, Bielsa is a coach who likes his team to press really high. He's a is a big admirer of the high pressing, intense pressing, and also the fast recovery, which means as soon as we lose the ball, we have to get it back so that we can continue to overwork the opponent. But unfortunately for Bielsa, he didn't have the Lazio board didn't sign the kind of player he needed to have. So that's why he decided to, instead of working with what was at his disposal, he decided to resign and left the club. So, what are your thoughts? Do you think Bielsa should have worked with the players at his disposal, or do you think he made the right choice by leaving the club just after 2 days with the first team? So do not hesitate to like the video, subscribe to the channel, or leave us a comment. Or if there is something that we forget to add, don't forget to leave us a comment. And thank you again for your involvement. Thank you again for your participation. And we say, see you next time, and peace and love.